Welcome back to the channel. I have some exciting news for all of you watching this, and it's actually going to blow your minds. There's been a lot of anxiety in this space with people wondering what on earth is happening with PulseChain and PulseX. Is this still going to be a winner? How much PulseChain and PulseX do I need to be a millionaire? And I'm going to reveal all in this video, so make sure you stick around till the end. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember guys, nothing that you've seen in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. With that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much more. Now let's get straight into the video. Now the breakdown that I'm about to give you is going to shock everyone because so much has changed since the launch price. And here's a classic example. So as you guys can see, in fact, let me just show you the chart. So I'm going to show you the PulseX chart first before we begin. So we saw a fantastic rally to start, and then price has now pulled back, wait for it, 66%. So that's a 66% drawdown that we've seen so far. Today, that actually did reach a total of 70%, but price is snapping back as we speak. So this presents us with an opportunity overall, and I'll show you PulseChain before I give you the calculation. So let me just show you this. As you can see, nope, wrong chart. Where are we? There. Perfect. So we can see similarly with PulseChain, we have seen from its peak a drawdown of 58% at its very lowest point today. That was 64%. As you can see, price is starting to snap back as we speak. But so much has changed, because those of you would remember when I first started giving my updates on PulseChain and PulseX, I demonstrated that 1,000 DAI at the time, so 1,000 DAI, which is a stable coin, it got you around 54 million PulseX tokens. And for PulseChain, it was around 13 to 15 million at the time. And of course, this started to diminish over time. Now, here's the good news. At the moment, you can see that PulseChain itself, PulseX, 1,000 DAI, so $1,000 will get you around 20.8 million PulseX tokens. And as it stands, $1,000 will get you 8.3 million PulseX tokens, right? So what does this actually mean, and how much tokens do you actually need? Now, I said at the very beginning that $1,000 should be enough, but here's the incredible part. Because price has fallen, this changes quite a bit. So for example, you could actually, and again, this is my own personal opinion, if you wanted to, you could do less than, let's say less than 500. So let's say $500 for PLS, right? So $500 for PLS, and presuming that price does hit, and again, I do want to make this very clear. This is only, I'm basing this on what's happened previously with Hex, the OG project. So I'm not just plucking numbers out of thin air here, and I'm actually going to make this super conservative based on what Hex actually achieved, as obviously it's a different time, different market conditions, etc. But Hex achieved 1,000,000% within 1 year of launch. Now, let's just say, Hex, PulseChain does nowhere near what Hex achieved within the space of 1 year, or even within the space of 2 years. And let's say Hex does 100,000%. Do you know what that means? That means $500 invested right now in PulseChain, right? If this thing does $100,000 within 1 year. Now, again, your entries are going to matter. I do want to make this clear. There are ways to boost this value, but this is just for the video sakes. $500, 4.1 million PLS. If PulseChain achieves 100,000%, 1/10 of what Hex achieved within 1 year, that would give you 500 $500,000 profit. And that is from $500, right? That's just one entry. I just want to make that clear. That is just from one entry, and that is just saying that PulseChain achieves 100,000%. That's 1/10 of what Hex achieved, in that time. Now, even let's just say you're more pessimistic. We'll cut that in half. 50,000%. That's $250K from $500. Which is absolutely insane. Now, a lot of people are following the notion, right? And this is the dangerous part. A lot of people are following the notion that you need $20,000, $30,000 and all this kind of stuff. But I've already shown everybody, and again, Crypto Crew Premium members will understand this, the way we're setting up our entries, the various entries that we have, and obviously the overall plan and structure that we have. You don't need to do any of that. You don't need $100,000. You don't need $20,000. You don't need $13,000. You can do this with literally less than $1,000 if you have the patience, the right strategy, and the right game plan to maximize on this opportunity in front of us, right? Now, what I would say to everybody watching this, I personally believe there is a golden window here. I think under a month, I'd say maybe 2 weeks, and your opportunity to achieve those kinds of percentage gains will be over forever, right? And I've shown everyone already mathematically why those kinds of results will be almost impossible with $500 or $1,000 or anything like that, because obviously of the percentages and so much more other factors involved, right? So this really is, if you're watching this video now, this is your opportunity to try and maximize as best as you can to achieve, again, $100,000. That's 100,000%. That's just our personal target for our Crypto Crew Premium members, etc. And what we're trying to achieve over the short, mid, and long term, right? We have our own plans, our own strategies. But if you don't have the skill set to be able to actually follow that through, then why not go for $10,000? Why not even go for 5,000? But sorry, not, I keep saying dollars, I mean percentages. Why not go for 10,000%? Why not go for 5,000%, right? This depends, but try and have a game plan, try and have a strategy that you can follow through, because I'm already seeing so many people online saying, this is it. Unfortunately, this isn't the right project. It was a scam. It was a rug. I'm out of this. People were selling at a loss, etc. And this is just the same story, different project, different time in the market. And again, so many people make the same mistakes year after year, cycle after cycle, opportunity after opportunity. But this is your opportunity to make sure that you're on the right side of history. Now, if I'm speaking to you, you have the opportunity to join Crypto Crew Premium right now. Not only will you get the best entries on PulseX and PulseChain and a full game plan, of course, short-term, mid-term, and long-term, but you're going to get access to another project within the PulseChain ecosystem that we're expecting in the short term to achieve bigger percentage gains than PulseChain and PulseX combined. We'll be giving that to our members within the first week of June. If you want to access that, if you want to tap in and you want to be a part of this success, you need to click the link in my description. You need to join Crypto Crew Premium right this second. And of course, really tap in and achieve the life that you've always dreamed of. That's it for now. Until my next update, seize the day.